I'm just going to go my own way and then ask God to endorse it. That's not how we're supposed to do it. But we are all tempted to do these things, to take the easy way out, go our own way, and then ask God to bless it. And so Psalm 48 says, I delight to do your will, my God. Your law is within my heart. Your will. I have your law in my heart, so I will follow your will, not my own. And then Psalm 143:10. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Your spirit is good. Lead me in the land of uprightness. That's what we should be saying. God, teach me to do what you want me to do. Lead me in the right way, right? That's what we should be doing. And then Isaiah 30:21 says, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it, when you turn to the right or to the left. And so that's what we should be doing. We should be listening for God, His word, telling us, go this way, go that way. This is what you're supposed to do. But we don't always do that. And so we can sit here and we can, bash Micah and the tribe of Dan all we want, but we go our own way too sometimes. And so we have to remember that what we really want is God's way. And then we also sometimes make our worship about us. I just said our worship instead of worshiping God, instead of doing it God's way, instead of focusing on Him, on glorifying Him, on praising Him, on conducting our service in the way that He wants us to conduct it. A lot of times we try to make it more entertaining or more, appealing to the kids because they're bored, or the young couples because they do have young children and things are hard, or to the youth. Or we make these programs because we want to appeal to the unbelievers, the people that like to go to concerts or do fun things, all this entertainment. And so we try to make church look more like the world so that they'll be attracted to it. And that's a complete focus on us, right? It has nothing to do with God. And that's kind of what Mike was doing. He was making all of the worship about him. It wasn't about God. He wasn't sacrificing to God because God's presence wasn't there. He wasn't worshiping God because God's presence wasn't there. That carved image was not him. This is not how he told them to worship. But it was easy for him, and it's the way he wanted to do it. And so it made him happy to go to worship that way. And so he did it that way. And sometimes we do that. We try to make things the way that we want them to be instead of about God. And the church should not be trying to appeal to the world by making it look more like the world. Why are people coming to church if it looks like the world looks? There's no purpose, right? The only reason to go to church is because we offer something that they don't get anywhere else. That's the purpose of coming to church. People need to know that if they come to church, we're going to tell them about the one that can give them everything that the world can't give them. Peace that you can't find in the world. Joy that you can't find in the things of this world. Love like no person in the world can give to you. These are the things that we're supposed to be showing them. They're supposed to see in us something that they don't see in just everyone. And then they're like, why do you have this peace when all of these bad things are happening to you? How can you be so joyful whenever everything's kind of hard? How do you treat other people with such love whenever people in this world aren't really all that loving? And then you can say, well, it's because of my Savior. It's because of Jesus, because He is like that and He helps me be like that. I want to introduce you to Him. Come to church. Let me tell you about Him. That is the appeal. That is how we're supposed to attract people to Him. But sometimes we take the easy way out and we try to make the church look more like the world. And we hope that that will get people to come. And that's not what we're supposed to do. It's supposed to be about God. It's not supposed to be about us. It's not supposed to be about the person that doesn't want to come because it's not fun, right? We're supposed to attract them through the the most wonderful, perfect, best person in the whole world, right? Not through programs and ways that they can get anywhere.